him who overcomes, I will make a pillar in the temple of my God. Never again will he leave it. I will write on him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which is coming down out of heaven from my God. And I will also write on him my new name. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches.
So, Jesus tells us that there will be the New Jerusalem in the future. The Revelation describes to us the situation in the New Jerusalem, with the four noteworthy mysteries about the New Jerusalem. First, the New Jerusalem is the bride, the wife of the Lamb.
One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls full of the 7 last plagues came and said to me,
"Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb."
And he carried me away in the Spirit to a mountain great and high, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. It shone with the glory of God, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewel, like a jasper, clear as crystal.
What's the Lamb's wife that the angel showed the answer? The New Jerusalem, which has the glory of God, has great glory.
Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband.
Second, the New Jerusalem has made itself ready.
Let us rejoice and be glad and give him glory. For the wedding of the Lamb has come, and his bride has made herself ready. Fine linen, bright and clean, was given her to wear.
Fine linen stands for the righteous acts of the saints.
And the New Jerusalem was built by the 12 apostles and the 12 handmaids of Jesus.
There were 3 gates on the east, 3 on the north, 3 on the south, and 3 on the west. The wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb.
So, the New Jerusalem has the contribution of the 12 apostles. So what are the 12 doors? We believe that they are the 12 handmaidens of Jesus, and the specific reasons are no longer analyzed.
The 12 gates were 12 pearls, each gate made of a single pearl. The great street of the city was of pure gold, like transparent glass.
Third, the call to enter the New Jerusalem.
The Spirit and the bride say,
"Come."
And let him who hears say,
Come.
"Whoever is thirsty, let him come. And whoever wishes, let him take the free gift of the water of life."
Be sure to hear the call of the Holy Spirit and the bride, and be sure to come.
Then the angel said to me,
Right. Blessed are those who are invited to the wedding supper of the Lamb.
and he added,
These are the true words of God.
Blessed are those who wash their robes, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may go through the gates into the city. Outside are the dogs, those who practice magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood.
Fourth, the New Jerusalem is in Israel.
Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb down the middle of the great street of the city. On each side of the river stood the tree of life, bearing 12 crops of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations.
The river of life must be in the New Jerusalem, and since it's in the New Jerusalem, as long as we know where the river of life is, we know where the New Jerusalem is.
Fruit trees of all kinds will grow on both banks of the river. Their leaves will not wither, nor will their fruit fail. Every month they will bear, because the water from the sanctuary flows to them. Their fruit will serve for food, and their leaves for healing.
This is the river described by prophet Ezekiel, and according to the bowl, this river is the river of life. The river is in Israel, according to the following.
In the 25th year of our exile, at the beginning of the year, on the 10th of the month, in the 14th year after the fall of the city, on that very day the hand of the Lord was upon me, and he took me there. In visions of God, he took me to the land of Israel, and set me on a very high mountain, on whose south side were some buildings that looked like a city. The man brought me back to the entrance of the temple, and I saw water coming out from under the threshold of the temple toward the east, for the temple faced east. The water was coming down from under the south side of the temple, south of the altar. He then brought me out through the north gate, and led me around the outside to the outer gate facing east, and the water was flowing from the south side.